Hey, what's up? It's Joe. Let's see, 5 Minute Friday for June 2nd. Already in June. It's kind of crazy. Anyway, this week I ran into an old friend of mine actually at the dog park down the street from us. So she's been working as a software engineer for a really long time. And we got to talking about, the company she's at. And, I know some other people at this company. They use a lot of machine learning. And I was like, oh, do you know such and such people who work in the data team there? And she's like, oh, well, the data team, yeah, we don't really interface with them. They're they're over there, we're over here, and as I started diving in, it was very clear that despite the fact that this company was doing a lot of impressive stuff with the machine learning and AI, the software team, that builds the applications that the end user interfaces with these machine learning models. It didn't seem like these departments talk that much. So, it just got me thinking about this eternal issue of the kind of the software and data divide, right? So I'm sure you've probably seen this at companies you've worked at or consulted with or have seen. But there's definitely a division typically between the software teams, the people making the applications, and the quote data teams, right? So in the past, this made a lot more sense, especially when data rolled up to IT. Maybe this was separate from software engineering teams, and data rolling up to IT meant that data teams were typically focused on, making reports or dashboards or providing insights. I know I've worked at companies like that before, but increasingly it feels like this divide is a relic of the past, and we really need to figure out ways as an industry to break down these walls between software and quote data. I'm in the middle of reading a really good book by Dave McComb called The Data-Centric Revolution. He talks about basically providing a unified data model between basically all teams use. Maybe that's a step towards that. I'll have to continue reading his book to understand more. But he has a good point too, where he talks about how every company basically has a application-centric mindset, and we need to move more towards a data-centric mindset. So maybe that's one possibility. Obviously, getting there is easier said than done. Maybe another approach is data mesh, where now you're delivering a data product, and the divisions of data and software engineering just inherently break down. So maybe data mesh provides a blueprint to get there. But I think in the next few years, really the divide between data and applications is going to have a rethink. So again, how we get there, I do not have an immediate answer, unfortunately. Otherwise, we probably would have, if it was that easy, would have solved the problem by now. But, it's something I would encourage you to think about, just how do we break down these walls between applications, software, data, and that more reflects the reality that data moves in a harmonious feedback loop now, between the systems that generate data, the quote data applications and data use cases, and then back into the application itself, right? Ideally, data provides a harmonious feedback loop and isn't a one-way street like it used to be back in the days when we were just providing reports to upper management, right? Those days are long gone. As the only sole function of data is becoming front and center for everything. So let's make it front and center of everything. Let's get rid of these silos. Anyway, that's my 5 Minute Friday rant, and we'll see you all next week. Bye-bye.